Since you touched a bit about Nvidia, I just
Okay.
take opportunity of this.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think have happened in the recent gap up
Okay.
in the earnings?
Okay, so Nvidia actually gave a surprise earnings outcome, where and also they gave a great forecast on the AI demand, and that actually helps a lot of the AI related stocks to move up, and they were saying as whether it's Nvidia overvalued, right? Yeah, I would say it's not a good time to chase after Nvidia right now, because since early of the year it has been moving up. Because it was more resilient compared to other stocks. Like there are three major chip producer, right? Mainly AMD, Intel, and Nvidia, right? So because of the PC market was doing worse than expected, right? So there was a decline about 20%. There was already several research from Gartner that says quite a significant impact on the PC demand. There's a lot of inventory left beginning of this year. However, Nvidia stock wasn't so impacted, mainly because it also have the EV component. It also have the AI demand, that balance it back compared to AMD and Intel. So due to that, it has already rallied even 80% 1 month ago. Yeah, so that's in the late April, it rallied a lot. But what people didn't expect is even a breakout earnings on top of that helped it to move even higher. But at the current price, I would say that it's not that there's no room to go up. In fact, based on the consensus analyst forecast, it can still go up about 10 to 25%. However, do you want to trade at this stretch level? I would say if there's a bad news that pull it down, yes, it will be a good stock to enter. It also depends on how you're buying it. Right, I personally like to use options to hedge against some of the downside. But instead of Nvidia that's so stretched, right, it's better to trade the other, we call it the supply chain dependency related to AI. Right, there are other AI related stocks that are not so pricey. Yeah, so we have a course called Industry Insights. We cover the semiconductor dependency, so which gives you a lot more opportunity. For example, right, AMD also have the AI related component. We also have software related to AI. There's also the upstream manufacturer for Nvidia chip, right? Example, TSMC produce Nvidia chip. So if Nvidia chip demand go up, who will benefit? Right? That's called the supply chain dependency. So it's better to go for those because the valuation is not so high. And some of the big funds who already make a lot of money from Nvidia, this is the time that we lighten the positions and move to those stocks that hasn't rallied so much. This is not about timing when to buy it, right? But there are dependent stocks that that can still follow the wave, right? So we look at who are the suppliers for Nvidia, right? Examples like who manufacture Nvidia chip, right? TSMC, right? Samsung, right? Of course, TSMC has an advantage, and the valuation is actually low. Okay, then the next one we have the Marvel, Avago, right? Which will be benefiting from not just the 5G, but also on AI craze, because they need more bandwidth for the data center, right? Data center chip, producer. Software related to AI. Also the equipment manufacturer, right? So if the AI demand go up, TSMC will max out their factories. They will need to buy more equipments. Right? Let's think about who are the equipment suppliers. In fact, when we study the industry trends, semiconductor is actually one of the key, right? Because a lot of things about technology, right? So the demand for technology is definitely going to be there. It's just last year, right? The year before last, tech stocks have actually rallied a lot post-pandemic. Right, so because of the Federal Reserve interest rate hike being too aggressive, okay, it raised more than 5% already. So last year there was a big correction for tech stock. Right, that's the good news, right? They have corrected a lot, and actually this year is a recovery because we expect the economy to recover next year, and the stock market is 6 to 9 months ahead of the economy. Right, so I would say this year is actually the best time to get into tech stocks, knowing that it's here to stay. But you still need to learn how to do it properly, right? Learn how to screen, understand the valuation of the stocks, and also which is the better one, and look at the stock chart and time it. And anything that goes wrong, you still need to have a money management, right? And there are various ways to do it. You can use stocks, you can use CFD, or use options. I personally use more options because it can help me to handle the volatility better while still riding the long-term trend. Just need to be careful right now because quite a lot of the tech stock has rallied quite a while.